The first thing that I see storytelling do, especially for entrepreneurs, is that it helps them create a connection with their customers. And how you can think about it is, remember back in the day when you used to have that shopkeeper back in the hood, and one of the things you do is go to them, ask for a couple of things on credit, and then repay it back at the end of the month. So what this used to do is that it used to create a sense of togetherness. And in the modern world, this is one of the things that we yearn for with the brands that are in our lives. And what these brands need to do is to be able to create this connection with the people they serve, right? And the biggest gap that we have right now in the market is that entrepreneurs, they don't tap into the storytelling world, where it's all about helping us understand, we as your customers, what is your brand about? What is your purpose? Right? Who are the people that work behind this brand? And what are some of the success stories? And once we understand this, then we can be able to tell our stories better, right? So for entrepreneurs, they need to look at digital as an enabler, right? And this is in terms of, it creates that environment whereby you can be able to connect with your customers. And there are two ways that they can be able to do this. And the first way is by creating a lot of content that goes on social media channels. And the second thing is through paid media. And you have big players in the market. Look at Opera, what they've done. They came up with an SME platform, which is called Opera Ad Manager, which doesn't have any limitations in terms of how much you can spend. Right? You can spend as little as $10 and reach over 250,000 audiences. This is an opportunity that the digital ecosystem provides to entrepreneurs. So in my view, digital it acts as a catalyst for entrepreneurs to connect with their audiences. So when it comes to channels, you need to treat different channels differently, because your audiences sit on different platforms, and the way they behave, it's totally different. So the first step is to identify your stakeholders. And I'll give you a very good example of a food business in Nairobi, right? When you look at this business, who are the key stakeholders? Right? It's one, the customers, and the customers could be the day-to-day guys who pop in, they work within the business area, they come in for lunch. It could be the corporates who you service. It could be the government, for example, because you need licenses and stuff. So the first thing that you need to figure out is your stakeholders. And for these stakeholders, where are they, right? Your day-to-day customers, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. The corporates, they're on LinkedIn, they're on Twitter as well, right? So it's important to sit down and think about your stakeholders. And the second thing is think about the content that would really resonate with them.